What's up, guys? Welcome back to Daily Crypto Analysis. So today what we're going to do is talk about the US dollar currency index and how it relates to the crypto market. So I personally think this is actually one of the most important indicators out there that almost no one is talking about and no one uses. And implementing this into your trading strategy can really help you guys make some more informed decisions. Okay, so what we're going to do here is look at the DXY, which is the US dollar currency index, and how it relates to the price of Bitcoin when it's above and below its 200-day moving average. I should also quickly mention that when we say as it relates to Bitcoin, Bitcoin is the market mover. So if something is good for Bitcoin, it's good for all crypto, your altcoins, etc. So let's just jump into it. So you can see here, this is the DXY, and we're starting back in 2014. We're back in July, early July 2014. As the DXY moves above its 200-day moving average, so here we go, we're moving well above. At the same time, the price of Bitcoin begins to descend. And then we see as we reach a peak here and then come back to the 200-day moving average and then start to move sideways with the DXY here. So this point corresponds to here in August, the middle of August of 2015. That's when Bitcoin then can start moving back up, when the DXY is no longer trending upwards. So you can see it peaks at around here in May, and that puts us here. That puts us here, and that's when Bitcoin sort of stops its downward slide and then starts moving sideways. And then once the DXY is, reaching its 200-day moving average, going above and below, that's when Bitcoin then can start to make its move. So we can see, if you follow that, here is where the DXY then later peaks here, comes down to its 200-day moving average right here. And from this time, when it hits its 200-day moving average, we're here at around 1500. So, okay, watch this, guys. From May 14th until December 18th, we go from around $1,500 when DXY hits its 200-day moving average up to $20,000 almost, right? So you can see here we are. Here's where it peaks, starts to come down. In that time, Bitcoin goes from 750 up to 1500. Then it hits its 200-day moving average, loses it as support, and then descends well above it and starts a downtrend. And at that exact time, Bitcoin, so it doubles as it's coming down and then just takes off. We go 1500 up to 19, around 19,500 at its peak. And we did that in 7 months? Okay. So then here's DXY, bottoms out, starts to move sideways. With that, Bitcoin's coming off of its, its peak speculation phase. We get to here. Now watch as DXY comes up and goes above its 200-day moving average. We go from right here, we're able to slightly go up, and then we lose all momentum as the DXY is gaining momentum. That's key. DXY starts trending up and does so from in the middle of 2018 all the way until February 24th. And look, February 24th, so data is a bit skewed for this very short range here for about a month and a half because of the COVID capitulation event. Nonetheless, you can see it's almost to the day when DXY finally loses all of its upward momentum on this day and starts a downtrend. And you can see I have the same day marked over here. On that same day, here's the last peak. This is the, closing in on the bottom for Bitcoin. Right there, we start an uptrend, And look right here, when DXY starts a downtrend on this day exactly, Bitcoin starts an uptrend on that day exactly. Okay, so from there we go from, you know, a very bottom of 3,700 up to, I mean, you guys know the rest. We go up to a peak of 6,400. Okay, so here's DXY, comes below its 200-day moving average on this day. Here, Bitcoin consolidates for just a few more months. And then as DXY gets well below its 200-day moving average, we're off to the races, guys. Okay. So then I want to show you just, you know, how tightly these can be correlated. I mean, you guys remember, here's where Elon announced that Tesla is no longer accepting Bitcoin. We came down. But then we were, for the most part, able to, you know, bounce back and forth up to this 41,000 range. The only problem was on this day right here. This is where we were holding, you know, getting up to 41,000. We lost the momentum because DXY gained the momentum. And, you know, here, DXY started coming down. This is when we started going back up. So I just wanted to show you guys this and, you know, add this to your decision-making process, guys, because it's really powerful.